Hi, this is EOS, and today I'm going to show you how to do volume side chaining using an audio source from a kick and a free Max for Live plugin called Chain Shaper version 2.3. Here's what it sounds like with the side chaining happening. All right, notice that it's not clipping here at all. But if I turn off the side chaining, it will start to clip as the kick and the sub interact. And you can audibly hear distortion. I'll run through this and I'll turn it on and off, and you can hear when the kick happens, the distortion occurring. Much cleaner with the side chaining on. All right, so let's just jump into it. Turn that one off, and let's drag in a new one. So your first thing, you got to set your input, which we're going to select kick, and we're going to select post mixer. So whatever's actually being sent to the master channel is what we're using for our sidechain source. This is your envelope right over here that sets the shape of the volume shaping. So if I hold down the Alt key on a PC, or probably the Command key on a Mac, then you can change the arc of this, and you can add in more points, and then really fine tune what you're working with, depending on the shape of your kick. There's a oscilloscope right here, which you can see right now. The kick and the bass are, and the kick and this group's audio signal are occurring at the same time, and that's too much. They're too close to zero. There's a lot. We don't want the subs to be interacting and creating phasing and canceling. So the next step, we drag down this and now we adjust our shape. You double click to remove points. So it's not the easiest thing to use. Let's just start over. Chain shaper. So there's a really pumping, obvious version, like it's used in some dance music. And then what I want, that's a really pumping version. But what I want is for the bass to swell back on and not sound like there's any interference. So no ba-woo as the bass and the kick overlap, or ba-ooh as the bass comes back in after the kick. And I'm just going to tune this shape a little bit, and then I'm going to tune the threshold so that the quieter parts of the kick down here, the waveform right now, I have the threshold down so far at the bottom that even the quietest bit, even this quietest piece in the tail is triggering it. So what I want is so I still got a little bit going on. I'm going to drag this out a little bit. That sounds pretty good. So depending, even a slight difference in the threshold can affect how long it's being triggered, and you'll have to adjust the volume. So this is not if you want to use this as a solution where it sidechains the same every time, then you would have to create a separate kick channel with all the same kick on it, and then you have your other kick channel that might have kicks moving around. But I don't think it's bad to be using the actual kick for the triggering unless you're having issues with it. There's a couple more cool options with this. You can blow up the oscilloscope up here. And I wonder if this is phasing because it's offset like that. Let's try to push it a little bit so that it's not. Um, I think I'm going to do another video on phase cancellation and do a bunch more in-depth research before I cover that. But overall, this is a really cool plugin and it's free. Hope you guys liked it. Talk to you soon.